Columbia color, baby, Columbia car. Columbia color, darling, I know who you are. Come above your color, child, I know where you're coming from. Call me on the line, call me anytime. Call me, my love, you can call me any day or night. Call me. Cover me with kisses, baby, cover me with love. Roll me in designer sheets, I'll never get enough. Emotions come, I don't know why. Cover up love's alibi. Call me on the line, call me anytime. Call me, my love, when you're ready, we can share the wine. Call me. Appelle-moi anytime, any place, anywhere, anywhere. Anytime, any place, anywhere, anytime. Hi, everybody. You know the drill. Can you see us? Can you hear us? We need confirmation. Papa, can you hear me? Can you see us? Can you hear us? Can you see us? Can you hear us?
I think Chris Leonardo solved the jumble first.
He did.
It was hotline. Put me on the hotline.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome, people on YouTube. Welcome, people on Facebook. We do a giveaway every Saturday on YouTube. We can't see comments on Facebook before the show starts. So if you want to join in on the early chat, join us on YouTube. But we love you just as much, people on Facebook. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Chris, you want a mask? So you just tell us what color, and we will send it to you.
We have confirmation. We can be seen. We can be heard.
Good, good, good.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
So tonight, Rich came up with this great idea to do a long-distance dedication night.
This was my idea?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
I loved it. A lot of us cannot be together right now because of the, pandemic thing that's been going on for quite some time. And we thought it would be nice to let people give shout-outs to people that they love. So we had a bunch of people send in really beautiful videos, and we are going to play the song requests and play the videos, and that's going to be the show tonight. So what do you think?
Sounds like a lovely evening, Melanie.
I'm probably going to cry at some point. Seriously? All right, so let's start it out.
All right, here's the first one.
All right. I'm just wondering if maybe, just maybe, Sirsy could play me my favorite song. How about Revolution? Would that work? Please? Pretty please?
Hey guys, how about dedicating your next song to your biggest fan and part-time booking agent in Sebastian, Florida, the late great Tommy Leone, a.k.a. Grandpa Tom. Tom passed away on New Year's Day at the ripe young age of 96 years old. He was your biggest fan. He loved everything you did, from Revolution to Patsy Cline. You know, Tom was an interesting guy. He won a Bronze Star and a Purple Heart in World War II. He hated the war, but he loved the hat. And nobody could rock a World War II veteran hat and a Sirsy t-shirt like he could. So keep the faith, keep on rocking. I'm definitely going to need you around to give me some cool creds when I hit 90. And Happy New Year.
Thanks, Tom, and thanks, Chris. So the first request was from Chris Wink, who runs a station called WEXT in our neck of the woods, and they play the heck out of us. So thank you for that request. And the second request, a really special one for a dear friend of ours that we lost on New Year's Day. We call him Grandpa Tom, and some of his family is here joining us tonight. And hi, Wes. Hi, Karen. And I think Pat's on here as well. We are going to miss Grandpa Tom so much. We have so many fond memories of him. He did pass away on New Year's Day at the very young age of 96. And Grandpa Tom got us one of our very first shows in Florida, which was where he was living. And he, Karen, his granddaughter, had taken him to see us in Pittsfield, Mass. at an event called Live on the Lake. Some of you on here may have seen us at Live on the Lake. And Grandpa saw that, and he said, well, he fell in love with Sirsy, and he became a fan, which we thought was amazing. He had this amazing energy. He was always positive, no matter what, and he always asked about how you were doing, no matter what was going on with him. But he told us, he said, there's an event like this in my city where I live in Florida, and I'm going to get you a gig there. And he, in fact, did. And then it blossomed from there, and we got so many gigs in the area, and he got us our very first gig there.
And it was a great gig.
It still is a great gig. So that's what our friend Tom Young mentioned on there. He was our part-time booking agent. He was the leader of our street team in Florida, and he became our family, and we are going to miss him so much. And he was a Purple Heart in World War II, and he lived his life his own way, doing his own thing. And he used to love this song. He used to love to dance around to this one. And so we're going to play this in his memory tonight with all the love in our hearts. We will never forget him. This one's called Revolution. Ready? Baby doll, how baby want you. A lap dog, got a cat, what's it brought you? Bouncing on the days to help you forget time. Guessing how just gets you caught up with regret. Oh, wallflower, how to get so uninspired. Soapbox, here's some on to need your bed. Rise up, pose your child here on the way to death. Break some ground. remember. Take an army to bear you down. That marching on is no way to ride. Get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make your own revolution. Take an army to bear you down. That marching on is no way to ride. Get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make it all. Come on, make it all. Come on, make it all. Make it all. Make your own revolution. So that's for Chris and Grandpa Tom. I was just thinking of this story that he told us one time. He grew up in Long Island, and he was telling us that he used to take the train into Manhattan to, I don't remember which jazz club it was. I don't know if it was, in fact, the Blue Note, but we used to go into a jazz club in Manhattan. His family's on here, so they can correct me. But he said he would bring a quarter with him, and it would cost him 10 cents to ride the train into the city, 10 cents to go home, and 5 cents to go to the show. And he saw Frank Sinatra, and he saw Ella Fitzgerald. He said Ella was 15 years old singing on stage when he saw her, and he had so many great stories. So we're going to miss him very much, and we will always remember him. Thanks for letting us share.
All right. Moving on to request number 2. Calling in live. I don't know if it's not live. I'm lying.
Hi, this is Chris, and I'd like to dedicate the song Lot of Love to my wife, Jackie. Early on when we were dating, we saw Sirsy play in 2008 at the Lionheart pub in Albany, and we bonded on how great of a band they were. And some of my favorite memories with you are when we see Sirsy at the Wicked Eatery or ringing in the New Year at First Night Saratoga. So just wanted to say how much I love you, appreciate everything you do for our family, especially during the pandemic. Love you, babe.
That's nice.
It's very sweet.
So this goes out to Jackie from Chris.
I thought for a hot minute he was going to request Lionheart since they saw us at the Lionheart.
Ah.
That may or may not have been the site of the very first ever Melanie Kramer, Richard Labuti date, the Lionheart in Albany. I believe
True
we went
story.
there right before Ben and Jerry's.
That's pretty much everything. Right before ice cream. Okay, Jackie, this is to you from your loving husband, Chris. Maybe it's all of love, this happy ending sort of stuff. But when I see you smile, it makes me want to try. 'Cause you have some kind of face, and it could light up all of outer space. And in your eyes, I see another world there waiting. And I've got a lot of love. I've got a lot of love.
Cha-cha-cha. All right.
Thanks for your request, Chris.
This next request might be one of my favorites of the evening just because of what you're about to see here right now.
You should.
I want to send sweet dreams out to my sweet bestie, Monica Oakes. I love you, girlie.
Hi, Mel and Rich. First, I want to thank you for your positivity and sharing your talent with us through this whole quarantine and this craziness that the world has been going through. For this long-distance request, I'd like to send a song out to somebody who's very important in my life. We've been friends for 30 years, and I hope we're friends for 30 more. I would like to request the song Sweet Dreams for my amazing bestie, Jen Wood. I love to see the smile that spreads across her face when she hears the song come on, and I love to see her bop across the floor as the song plays. Jen, you rock the Casbah harder than anybody that I know, and I love you so much. Thanks, guys.
So you should know that they did not know that each other sent in that video, but they both sent in a request to each other.
That was Jen sending out a
is
request to
kinda
Monica,
cute.
and Monica sending the same song out to Jen.
So that was kind of cute. So we're going to send this out to both Monica and Jen from both Monica and Jen. It's called Sweet Dreams. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, sweet dreams are calling. Sweet dreams, my love. Sweet dreams are calling. Keeping me out. Oh, baby, you and me, we got these restless hearts. Beat, 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 so free. Oh, baby, you and me, we've got these restless hearts. Beat, 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 for keeps. They say a rolling stone can't get no satisfaction. But I am always home when I'm by your side. Sweet dreams golden. Shut up, ba-ba-da. Sweet dreams, my love. Shut up, ba-ba-da. Sweet dreams golden. Shut up, ba-ba-da. Keeping me out. Oh, baby, you and me, we live through all these songs to keep us free. Oh, baby, you and me, we love through all these songs so sweet, sweet, sweetly. They say a rolling stone can't get no satisfaction, but I am always home when I'm by your side. Ooh, sweet one love. Ooh, and we ramble on. I never know what's coming around, coming around, coming around. Oh, baby, you and me still got these restless hearts. Beat, 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 so free. Baby, you and me still got these restless hearts. So beat, 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 for keeps. They say a rolling stone can't get no satisfaction, but I am always home when I'm by your side. Yeah, baby, I am home when I'm by your side. Well, I am always home when I'm by your side.
Holy shamoly. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So, this show is brought to you, as always, by Soft Wet Beans. You guys asked for this Soft Wet Beans shirt, so you know what the hell we made it. So, well, that's the wrong thing.
If you haven't
there.
been joining us every week for these,
There it is.
if you have not been joining us every week for the live streams, you have no idea what Soft Wet Beans is all about. It's kind of a long story, but to shorten it up for you, it is Rich's name if he ever becomes a dancer on stage somewhere.
Soft wet beans.
Everybody
So-
out here can explain.
We needed to pre-sell, I think, 24 shirts, and we did do that. So we are going to order those soon. But if you do want a Soft Wet Bean shirt for your own, you can get one at the Sirsy shop.
So you're saying they're pre-order only?
Pre-order only. So I think we're going to close the ordering on Wednesday of this week. So if you order before Wednesday, you will get one. If you order after Wednesday,
You will not get
sadly,
one.
You will not get Soft Wet Beans.
So yeah, get your orders in by Wednesday night. We will be putting in the order on Thursday. So there you go. All right.
Thank you for everyone to indulge us with our Soft Wet Beans. And now, on with the requests. Let's see what we got here.
Rich, Mel, I miss your faces. One of these days we're actually going to get to hang out in person again. Anyway, I would love to dedicate the song Gold to my now fiancée, Miss April Markuski. We just got engaged a few days ago, and I think she'd love it as much as I would. Thanks, guys.
Our little Regan is all grown up.
I was just thinking the same thing. I have so many memories that he used to come see us in when he used to live in Corning area. And he was pretty much just a drunken madman, I think, back in the day, like much of us as young children.
And
now he's all grown up, getting married.
yeah, so that's what a nice request to his now fiance, April. So we're going to do this for them. We've done this song Gold in the last bunch of shows. You guys have been requesting this. Thank you. We did it acoustic. I played it on the piano last week. So we thought this week we would do the classic version.
Except just to shake things up, I'm going to sing it today.
Absolutely.
Much to Regan's horror. This is probably going to end his engagement right here and now.
We miss you, Regan. We miss you. All right, this one's called Gold. Congratulations. Happy, happy, happy engagement. We're so happy for you. Really, it's the best. Okay. I suppose I'm sorry it doesn't mend it. I made a mess of everything again. And it'd be fair if you just walked away. But you should know it's better than before. I'm not one for ledges anymore. And I've been trying harder than I say. So don't say it's too late to say this now. 'Cause all that I know is that the shadows refuse. My goal. And I suppose forgiving doesn't end it, 'cause we're bound to screw it up again, but just know I never meant to let you die. And I guess it was so hard for me to say, since you've been the anchor keeping hold of me, that you would be the one of us to drive. So don't say it's too late to say that now. 'Cause all that I know the shadow. If you stay, oh, baby, you're my gold. Congratulations to the future Mr. and Mrs. Regan. That sounds crazy to say.
Aren't you glad I didn't sing it? I don't know what's happening here with this thing. Is this thing working out? Got some weird shots in here. It's kind of trippy, right? The Sirsy Bunch. Steve May, I think, suggested we do a Brady Bunch show, but I'm not really sure how to make that happen. I don't think we have enough wigs to do.
If we
all
do,
the
it's going to be all about Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. I think you should be Marsha.
Well, obviously. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. The Soft Wet Beans was, in fact, a Brady Bunch reference. Mike Wolf was wondering if when we submitted the shirt, if we got some strange questions. And oddly enough, our shirt people have made so many weird shirts for us that they didn't even flinch. They didn't even say, what does this mean, Soft Wet Beans? Said, another day of business.
I also want to just make the disclaimer that the flashlight with the Soft Wet Beans is not included with the shirt sales, sadly. Some of you did ask. It does not come free with your purchase.
That would have been a great idea, though.
Although we should send that to Mike.
Full of
we
beans?
should send it to Mike.
A flashlight full of soft, wet beans. I don't think that's going to ship well.
It's fun for the children.
All right, here we go. Here's the next request.
Hey, Melanie and Rich. I would like to dedicate Lionheart to my lovely wife, Valerie, there driving. That's it. Thanks. Horns up.
Oh, we miss you, kids. That's Ricky and Valerie Kidd. From the D.C. area, we miss those guys. Haven't seen you guys in ages, but they are on every week with us. I think you guys all know the kids. They are regular live streamers. So we're going to send this out to Miss Valerie from her husband, Ricky. We love and miss you guys. I do home the no concern. I chase my tail down. I'll never get you, so I know I'll never win. And you say I'm better than the damn best that I do. And I just can't see myself the way that you seem to. Lying high, I'll run again. For the damage I've been through, I wish I could see myself the way that you seem to. Lying high, I'll run again. So go on and try to catch me if you can. Lying high, I'll run again. So go on and try to catch me if you can. All of my courage, I
feels weird to play a live stream and not have Denise in her pajamas dancing behind me. In case any of you saw our very late night set on New Year's Eve, I had my own personal dancer behind me, Miss Denise Seidel.
It was good. It was good. We have some very amazing friends, two of whom decided to quarantine for us to be able to come and visit us safely to celebrate the new year. So that was really special. Rich and I had not seen anyone else really in this house besides each other for quite some time.
What are you saying, Melanie? You're saying that's not enough?
All right, on to the next request.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
On to the next request.
And Chat was here as well. All right, on to the next request. It goes like this.
Hi, Melon Rich. It's Becca. I would like to dedicate a very special song to a very special person who you know and love just as I do, and that's Lori and Trend out in California. As you know, a few years ago, Mary and I went through a very traumatic time in our lives, and if it were not for Lori and Trend, we wouldn't have gotten out of it how we did. And so I would like to dedicate the song Stand, which has also become very, very special to both Joey and I, to them as well. I love them and I miss them so much. Thank you.
Hey Melon Rich, it's Nat here, and I want to dedicate Stand, obviously. I want to dedicate Stand to all those who stand by me and continuously support me, like my mom and dad, my big sis Marissa, and my BFF Katie Hutt. But in all seriousness, this goes out to all those who choose kindness over meanness, and I want to thank you both, Mel and Rich, for creating a awesome bop anthem with a beautiful message. So may the kindness be with you guys, and peace out.
I mean, seriously, does it get any more beautiful than that? I don't think it does.
I appreciate the Star Wars at the end there too. Nat.
May the kindness be with you also. So, two really special requests there. One from our friends Becca and Joey out in New Hampshire, going out to Lori and Tren in California. And then one from Natalie, Queen of Team Green, who you all know from the live streams. They are on with us every week. What a special, beautiful, beautiful request, Natalie. You are just, you're one of a kind, kid. All right, this one's called Stand.
Don't you let them get you down, even when they push you around, 'cause this world isn't cautious with our hearts. And darling, I wish you could see how beautiful you are to me, because you're really perfect as you are. Oh, and I know you're stronger than you think you are. I know you're stronger than you think you are. I know you're stronger than you think you are right now. So I will stand. I will stand up for you. So you can stand up too. when it comes down to run or fight, I know that you'll do what's right, 'cause I have seen just who you really are. Oh, and I know you're stronger than you think you are. I know you're stronger than you think you are. I know you're stronger than you think you are right now. So I will stand. I will stand up for you till you can stand up to. But darling, I will stand. I will stand up for you till you can stand up to. Oh, 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 oh. Together we won't fall. No, we won't
Very nice.
I just want to thank everybody. That Natalie's request brings to mind that I just want to thank all of you for gathering here with us every week. We do these live streams once a week, except for New Year's Eve. We usually do them every Saturday. And so many of you have become this community that gathers with us every week. And we all chat and we all hang out together. And it's everything to us. So we just want to thank you for your kindness and your love and support for not only us, but for each other, because it's become a really special part of our life. When this whole thing started and we couldn't tour, it was very devastating. And this has become, instead of a side effect of that, it's become a really amazing gift that we get to do this every week. So thank you guys so much for everything. We appreciate it.
You're such a nice group of people, honestly.
Really, we're so lucky.
There's some friends of ours that watch every week that don't comment, Guario. And he often sends a very nice text later in the evening, and he's just overjoyed with how nice and positive everyone is. And so we'd like to thank you guys all for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Especially after such a rough week. So thank you for coming and just spreading joy to us here.
Yeah. All right. On with the request.
All right. Enough of that silliness. What's that? Oh, no, wait here. Let's see.
Hi Mel, hi Rich. Happy Saturday Night Live stream, everybody. I would like to make a long distance dedication to my parents, Stan and Shar, who live in Tucson, Arizona. They have a big anniversary coming up next week. I won't say the number because it'll make my mother mad, but it starts with 6 and ends in 0, which I think is absolutely awesome. Stan and Shar have been wonderfully supportive of me my entire life, but I don't know that I've ever told them how much I admire their relationship and their dedication to each other. They obviously adore each other, and they've been a great example to us. So, Mel, Rich, can you please play the song Still by the rock band Sirsy and send it out to Stan and Shar? It's a beautiful song, and they deserve to hear it. Thanks, everybody.
I'm going to end up crying before the end of the night. I'm telling you.
You might not recognize Denise when she's not dancing behind me in pajamas.
Red cowboy pajamas. But that's her. Denise, thank you. We love Denise's parents. They're two of the people that watch all of the time and don't comment. But we have hung with them every time we go out to Tucson, Arizona. And we love Stan and Shar very much and miss them. So we would be happy to do this song in honor of their anniversary that starts in a 6 and ends in an O, but we're not going to say what it is.
And they are party animals. So whenever we're in Tucson where they live, they come out with us and they're just, we rip up the town. They are party animals. Yep. We love them.
All right, this one's called Still. Ready? So the world has come tumbling down without ever making a sound. It all fell to pieces, and here under the weight of the stars, where wishes of all their grown scars, I'm falling to pieces. Still, you keep me still, and you keep me still, baby. And I found this in the slipping away, that losing is sometimes okay, 'cause we all fall to pieces, and through the madness and trouble there's grace, as sure as when I see your face, I know what peace is. And still, you keep me still, you keep me still, baby, baby, baby. You make me want to try. You make me want to try. When you say shy. You keep me still, you keep me still, baby, still, you keep me still, and through it all you keep me still, baby, 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 Happy anniversary, guys. We miss you.
It's beautiful Melanie Kramer on the vocals.
Thank you,
That
Richard.
was awesome, Melanie.
Thank you, Richard.
Awesome.
I wrote that about somebody that I kind of like.
You ever go to Ben & Jerry's with them? So, in the next coming weeks here, as we head into
Yeah, we have some shows
deep,
coming
dark
up.
days of winter. I don't know if I remember what button to push here. Oh, you're the only one seen in there, so
Hi
that means you have to
there,
do all the
everybody.
talking.
Next week, is that one next week or is that
Next
one?
week is the
Or that
weather
one?
show.
Next week, Next week is this show. Many of you have been giving us great ideas for upcoming live streams, and this one is next week, the weather show. So we're going to be doing all weather-themed songs, Sirsy songs. We have a surprising number of weather themes in our songs. So it will be Sirsy songs and also a few non-Sirsy songs thrown in there. And you might see some fresh comedy skits that you haven't seen before.
Fresh
Comedy skits.
Well, we'll see.
Then the week after that is...
It's songs from the 2000s. We've done
60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
The only thing left is the 2000s. The thing that makes the 2000s interesting is that we have some songs that we released in that decade. So we're going to throw some of ours in there as well.
I think we're going to do 2000 to 2010, and then we'll do 2010 to 2020 later.
Is there going to be a lost skit?
Maybe. Might be a
see.
skit in that one too. And then
Yep. We're going to do an acoustic show on Saturday
where Rich
the 30th.
takes his clothes off and
Stripped,
finally
baby.
reveals why he's called Soft Wet Beans.
Soft Wet Beans.
We're going to do an acoustic show with our clothes on. Don't worry. So tune in for that.
That's coming up. And as always, as we like to say, the shows are all free. Thank you for coming and hanging out. If you do love us and you want to, or you love the show and you want to tip us, there's a Venmo link and PayPal. There's no pressure, yada, yada. You guys have been great to us buying merch and such. Speaking of merch, someone was asking about this earlier this week. Many years ago, we were in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we had sold some merch, as we often do, because you guys are awesome, on our website while we were on the road.
This was international merch. It might have been our friends from Australia, Mike and Karina, who are often on here.
It may have been. So we do what we normally do. We look for a post office, and this particular day in August, it was probably about 95 degrees. It was very warm. And as we were leaving town to go probably to Greenville, South Carolina, I think the next day, we found a post office in downtown Charlotte, which is very densely populated, and there's a lot of very big buildings. But in the base of one of these buildings, there's a post office. But the parking in Charlotte really sucks. So we hatched a plan that Melanie had this merch that she wanted to mail. So I was going to just kind of drop her off, and she was going to run to the building, and I was going to circle the block until she came back from the post office. So I dropped her off, and I went on my merry way, and I went around this big city block, and I came around, and I noticed that she wasn't there yet. So I was like, all right, can't really park here, so I'm going to go around again. Went around a second time, still had not come back yet. So we're around a third time. And then I saw her coming out of the building, so I just kind of pulled off to the side of the road. And as Melanie was walking up to the van, there was a knock that scared the crap out of me on my door, on the window of the van. And I rolled it down, and it was the world's sweatiest bike cop. So there was a Charlotte police officer on a bicycle, a 10-speed bicycle.
In shorts.
In shorts, like all, I don't know what, like a bike outfit? I don't know what you call it. It's like Lycra. I don't know what it is. But it was so hot, and he was so sweaty. And I rolled down the window, and I felt so bad for him. And of course, I had no idea why he was there. I assumed it was because I had pulled over, and I wasn't supposed to pull over there. But he was like, he was like so out of breath. He's like, license and registration. And so I went to fuddle for all that stuff. And he goes, do you know why I pulled you over? And I said, I don't, officer. I don't know why. He goes, well, you made an illegal right-hand turn at this turn here onto this street. And I said, oh, crap, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to make a right turn there. I literally just made that turn 3 times. He goes, I know, I chased you around the block 3 times. And I was like, oh, crap. There's no way he's not going to write me a ticket for that. So he did write me a ticket. I think it was $40, something like that.
Yeah.
He definitely earned that $40 for the city of Charlotte that day.
He did.
Yes. I want to give him kudos for earning that $40. And he's obviously probably in much better shape now, chasing me down.
This is part of Rich's journals of his run-ins with the cops. We often tell these stories at the shows. We used to tell them these all the time at the Tramontaine Cafe in Utica. I don't know if any of our friends from the Tram are on here tonight. A lot of them are. But we had a whole a series, and we would come in and start the show, and everyone would say, How many run-ins did Rich have with the cops since we last saw you?
My stories are very, very innocent, though. Fortunately,
Yeah.
lucky for me.
Yeah. And that was for, I think Patty and Paul I was emailing with had asked for your post office story.
That story is just fine.
Hey, Mel and Rich. Happy New Year. So I'd like to make a dedication to my really good friend Allie, who I've known for the better part of, I'd say, 10 years or more. Like any good friendship, we've seen some of the best times in our lives and some of the worst. But at the end of the day, we always tell each other that it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's fine. Thanks again.
I hear the sarcasm, Chad. So that's our friend Chad, and going to send this song, Fine, out to his friend Allie. I did get a lot of requests for some kazoo, since we did have a kazoo misfire on New Year's Eve. So I'm going to attempt.
We did. What was up with that?
We had several kazoo misfires.
You can't buy a good kazoo anymore these days. You just can't.
Can't get a good kazoo. So I'm going to throw in some kazoo on this one, especially for Chad and Allie. All right.
It's 4 a.m. at the grocery store, and no one here asks me why I'm sitting still with a paper bag, just trying hard not to cry. I scan my way over the magazine, 17 easy ways to keep your guy, but if I could drive you out of my mind, then I could say that everything's fine, fine. So I'm frozen here like the popsicle, wondering what's went wrong. Fluorescent light buzzing up above sings to me, girl, be strong. 'Cause with a lost dog and a pickup truck, I could easily be the subject of a country song. So if I could drive you out of my mind, well, then I could say that everything's fine, fine. So what does it mean to be sure? Please just tell me it's a bad dream, and I can't see in you. That's why we're supposed to be just for me. So if it was just a kiss, like you say, then why do I fancy you too? Cause she's all lipstick and cigarettes, and she's all the stuff that turns your head. So if I could drive you out of my mind, then I could say that everything's fine. Oh, if I could drive you out of my mind, woo! And I
That's really loud. It's a really loud bridge in a room this size.
Yes. As we often say, we're playing completely inappropriately for the space. Glad you guys are liking it. Thank you.
Rock and roll.
Thank you. I see our friends from EXT are on here. WEXT. Hi, guys. I don't know if it's Chris or Dave watching or someone else from EXT, but we love you guys. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for playing our music. We appreciate it. And Chris, thanks for your awesome request at the top of the show. Thank you, guys. So who have we got on Facebook tonight, Rich?
I see Sarah Maisler is there from South Carolina. We haven't seen those guys in a while.
We do have Mike Wolf.
The Maislers in the house.
Daddy Wolf.
Mike said the next Soft Wet Bean shirt should be the pick of the bike cop. I don't think you can portray sweat that good on a shirt.
You could just make sweat stains. It could be the bike cop's sweat stains. We've got Katie. We've got Shannon. Hi, everybody. Marcy, hi.
Katie says she saw us at Salt Hill in Lebanon, New Hampshire. Said her daughters are watching for the first time.
Oh, hi.
Abigail and Sophie. Hi, guys. Hi, gals.
Hi. Hi, Abigail and Sophie. Welcome.
Shannon Schumacher. We've known you for a long time,
We
Shannon.
have, Shannon.
A long time. We won't say exactly how long. Glad you're still watching.
All right, so...
well, let me roll the next request, Melanie.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, guys. I would like to request Brave and Kind. It's coming up on the anniversary of me having beet cancer. And my mom, she's up there with the cat ears, was always brave and kind for me, even when I know she was sad and it was too much for her, too. Love you, Mom.
Aw.
Johnny.
Johnny Gaga. Of course
Happy
we'll do
anniversary, Johnny. It's the best anniversary right there. Thank you very much for your request. I also want to send this one. I want to dedicate this one also to my friend Melissa and my friend Stacy, both of whom are fighting the good fight right now, and my friend Betsy. Three very incredibly strong ladies out there fighting the good fight. So this one is called Brave and Kind, and Rich and I have been doing a stripped-down acoustic version of this, but we thought tonight we were going all full band.
We haven't done this in a while.
We haven't done the full band versions of some of these in a while, so we're just doing all full band. So, Johnny, sing at the top of your lungs, because you can do that now, because you're all better. We love you.
One for strength, and two for joy, and three for better days. And all that I counted on seems so far away. So here I stand on foreign ground, trying not to sway, with nothing left to lose, but everything just dare me to try to make me whole, and I will fight, I will try to be brave and make me whole, and I will fight, I will try to be brave and kind. So one for hope, and two for grace, and three for chancing it, and all that I counted on, I took for granted. But with this scar, I am false, I with everything to lose. This is nothing, so dare me to try to make me whole. Come on, sing along with us at home. 'Cause I am blood and I am bones, but I am not afraid. I can hear you, come on. I am blood and I am bones, but I am not afraid. I am blood and I am bones, but I am not afraid.
Damn, Melanie, sang the hell out of that.
Thank you.
That was good.
Just feeling it.
Yeah, that was super good. Thank you for that request.
Thanks, Johnny. We're so glad that you're well.
Absolutely. All right. Let's see. What number do I press now? I don't even know. Oh, wait. I got a slash. All right, here we go.
Hey, Mel and Rich. It's Chris. I'd like to make a long-distance dedication. My friend Harry lives in New Jersey, but I haven't been able to see him in over a year. Year before last, his wife Alice was diagnosed with breast cancer. She has beaten it since then, thank God. But all throughout her treatments, all throughout 2020, they haven't been able to come to visit us, and we haven't been able to go to visit them for obvious reasons. One of my and Harry's favorite bands is Depeche Mode. So if you can dedicate the song Personal Jesus to my best friend Harry, his wife Alice, and their son little Harry, it'd be very, very much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Little Harry. That's another one of Rich's dancer nicknames.
We were talking before the show, chatting with people. Apparently, my rapper name is Leftover Juice as well. But,
Leftover Juice?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you about that later. Chris also, who just requested this song, also was the winner of the Mask tonight in the Sirsy intro jumble.
So, of course, we'd be happy to send this out to your friend Harry and his family. Thank you so much for being with us every week, Chris. And this is an old one. Ready?
Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Feelings alone and you're all alone. That's second best, put me to the test. Words expressed, you cannot confess. I'm a deceiver, I'll make you a believer. Reach out and touch me. Reach out and touch me. Woo! You go personal, Jesus. Someone to hear your friends, someone to care. Oh, you go personal, Jesus. Someone to hear your friends, someone to care. Feeling alone and you're all alone. And flesh and bone by the telephone. I'll pick up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Take second best, put me to the test. Words expressed, you cannot confess. I'm a deceiver, I'll make you a believer. Reach out and touch me. Reach out and touch me. You go personal, Jesus. Someone to hear your prayer, someone to care. Oh, you go personal, Jesus. Someone to hear your prayer, someone who cares. All right, we haven't played that one in a while. That was fun. Thanks for the request,
Fun to play.
Chris, and continued good health. So, Rich and I were working all week on songwriting, so we hope to have a new song to play for you guys soon. And I'm not talking about the typical songs that Rich and I make up during the day, like Rich just made up one a couple weeks ago called Crumb Catcher.
Don't reveal all my secrets, woman.
I just want you guys to know.
Catcha.
I just want you guys to know how much of a madman it is that I live with. Like I cohabitate with a madman. So you guys know what a placemat is, right? You put it on the table. You put your plate on that. You eat. And if you have a placemat on the table, the point of the placemat is to either protect the table or to collect the crumbs. This is what this madman does. He eats on the placemat. He picks up the placemat and he flings it, and all the crumbs go all over the living room because we eat in the living room. Who doesn't? And
in front of the TV. We're not animals.
I mean,
come on.
So crumbs fly everywhere. So I have to inform him of the purpose of a placemat, which he then looks up online and tries to argue the points against
Google.
me. And now he sings a song every night. Sing it for them.
It's like the Shirley Bassey song from the James Bond movie Goldfinger, except I sing Crumb Catcha. Some sweet vibrato.
Which is another possible name for your dancing career.
Yes, I am the crumb catcher.
So the crumbs are always on the floor. Yes, they are.
I don't really have to clean up. I have someone that does that for me. That's
You better watch it.
I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna roll this beautiful bean footage here. What do we got? We have one more request. Thank you guys so much for sending your long distance dedications. Casey Kasem style, this is the last one of the evening. That was the very silent Emily. She said this song goes out to her parents. It exposed her to some music, including Sirsy, which is very nice, and also to her BFFs in New York. You know who you are. This is from Emily.
So that's nice. Thanks, Em. Em is a very talented songwriter and piano player and singer. So you're going to look for her to do big things soon. I'm just going to find her song here.
This is a song off one of our earlier CDs. It's one of my favorites, though. And we kind of retool it live often. Kind of morphs a lot, right?
Remember? So this one's called Paper Moon. I'm going to send this out to Emily. Paper moon and paper stars, meet me on the way to Mars. Meet me on the way away from here. Just keep my skeletons at bay, or I'll scare everyone away. If I'm not the girl they think I am, 'cause sometimes insomniac at 6 a.m. Afraid to sink, afraid to swim. So I keep feeling sorry for myself. A paper doll without a dress, and I am such a mess. So I just paint myself a perfect smile. 'Cause sometimes I can be strong enough. So I guess I'll become so afraid of coming undone. Paper moon and paper stars, meet me on the way to Mars. Meet me on the way away from here. Just get me far enough away so that I don't have to face all the places I don't measure up. 'Cause sometimes I can be strong enough. So I guess I'll become too afraid of coming sometimes I can be strong enough. So I guess I've become so afraid of coming undone. I feel her too tight to myself too. But I'm afraid of me.
Melanie Kramer on the vocals and the razzmatazz. That was awesome. I love that new ending. Love that. That was awesome.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the request, Em. We love playing that song. Thank you guys for joining us. I do want to give a shout out to a new friend of ours, Letitia. She has been watching for a few months with our friend Karen, and she just moved to the local area. So big welcome to the Capital District, and hope to meet you in person sometime this year. Hope to see you all in person sometime this year. We have started tentatively putting a few dates on the calendar, and we'll see. So hope is alive.
Seems pretty safe
Hope
to
is
assume
alive.
we will see most of your faces by the end of this year.
Thank you, JR. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out and sharing your enthusiasm and love. We love you guys back. And we'll see you next week. Let's just give a quick recap of what we're doing next week, Melanie.
So we have the weather show next week.
There it is. All right.
The weather show is next week. We will have some weather-related songs, both Sirsy weather-related songs and non-Sirsy weather-related songs. Johnny had requested "It's Raining Men," so
I'll sing that one. I got it.
So we are going to do a weather show, and you should expect a comedy skit to happen sometime during that show. Then the following week, we are doing songs from 2000 and 2010, or I don't know, something-ish.
If you have a request, anything that was released after 2000, just send us your year 2000.
Let us know. And then the week after that, we're going to do an acoustic show to end the month of January. But we are going to continue to do these live streams every single Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. You can stream them for free on our YouTube page or on our Facebook page.
Also, there's a rumor, Melanie, we're going to do a sports ball show, because you guys know how Melanie and I are huge sports fans. We're going to do
love sports ball.
A sports ball show the night before the Super Bowl on the Saturday. And I already know there's a skit in that, because we have some guests for the sports ball show. All right.
Thank you guys very much
Peace
for
out.
everything.
Have
We
a great
love
week.
you.
We'll see you next week. May the force be with you.
Take care of each other. Thank you.
Bye-bye.